in this world, no matter where you're from, what country, what race, what anything, there is one thing that we can all collectively agree on. That is cereal is fucking amazing. And if you disagree, you're a fucking heathen, and just click off the video right now. No heathens allowed, okay? I remember being a kid and just like go to bed and you're waking up and the first thing you're looking forward to before brushing your teeth, because you're a kid, who cares about brushing your teeth when you're a kid, right? Your parents have to basically remind you, like, brush your teeth, son, like, I want to go down, I want to have some cereal, I'm gonna pour in some milk, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna add sugar if your parents don't buy you sugary cereals. The point is, cereal is such a great part of being a child. Now as an adult, I've become lactose intolerant, so I don't have cereal as often. I still have it once in a while because lactose intolerant, milk's not gonna kill me. It's just a bit annoying, you know. I'm not gonna get into details of that, but the point is I don't have cereal as much as I used to when I was a kid and I was innocent. But the topic has been coming up in the streams and whatnot, so I thought, you know what, let's get into a little cereal tier list. Now, disclaimer, most of you who watch my videos are from America. However, something that I didn't know until fairly recently, the cereals are different there. There's a lot of things that are different in UK and America that we don't realize because we be speaking the same English for the most part. So we forget how many differences there are when it comes to products and shit like that. There are a bunch of cereals that are very common and popular in America, and I know because I've spoken to Americans, that either don't exist here or are very hard to find here, or like in corners and in shelves that, you know, like for example, like Twinkies. I know that's not a cereal, but I found it like for the first time, like, was it this year or last year, in a little corner in the shop somewhere. Like, it wasn't a popular thing. I'm like, oh, we have that? I didn't know. You're probably gonna be a bit unfamiliar with the tier list, you know what I mean? Second point, there are some cereals that we have in common. However, thanks to localization, names have been changed. So as a result, I'm going to be doing a UK focused tier list. But before we get into that, I'm going to quickly just show you one of the regular American tier lists, just so I can show you some of the cereals, like compare like the ones I know about, the ones I don't, or the ones that have name changes. So I've heard of Apple Jacks. I don't think I've had it before. I don't know what the fuck that is. I've heard of Captain Crunch, and I'm sure this is some kind of spin-off of Captain Crunch as well as that. Don't know what the fuck that is. Looks like another spin-off. We have Cheerios. We have chocolate Cheerios. I don't know if we call them. I don't think we have Frosted Cheerios. What the fuck? Frosted Cheerios? I want to try that. We have cereal that is basically this, but it's definitely not the same name. Like, shredded wheat. Yeah, this would be shredded wheat here. I've heard of Chips Ahoy, the biscuit or cookie. I don't know if we have the cereal. I forget. I don't know about that one. Cinnamon. We don't have that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We basically have that, but it's a different name. Like Cinnamon Grahams is what they used to call it, and now they call it Curiously Cinnamon. And Cocoa Puffs, we don't have that. We have Cocoa Pops, which is completely different. We have Cookie Crisp, but the artwork is different. We got cornflakes. What the fuck is Pop? I can't, these images are a bit small. Count Chocula, I've never had that before. Crackling Oat, no. Eggo, no. French Toast, no. Fruit Loops, we have that. I don't really like Fruit Loops that much. I don't like those fake fruity cereals. Frosted Flakes, okay, this one. In the UK, that cereal is called Frosties because we realized that, you know, it's a kid's cereal and Frosted Flakes is so boring and generic, just describing the exact name of what it is. Apparently it used to be called Sugar Frosted Flakes, and then they dropped the sugar and just called it Frosties actually sounds cool. Like when you're a kid, I want Frosties. I want Frosted Flakes because they are flakes that have been, I mean, it's kind of boring. Frosted Mini Wheats. We basically have that, but again, the name is different. I think they just call it Frosted Shredded Wheat here. I guess they didn't go with the interesting name for that, you know, but, you know, I just made that whole rant, so we're going to keep going. Golden Crisp, I don't know what that is. Golden Grahams, I think we have that as well. Because there's some cereals that have disappeared in recent years that I may have forgotten from my child. Like, any of you guys remember Cocoa Pops straws? Like, Cocoa Pops straws was lit. For the Americans, Cocoa Pops is what you guys call, what is it, Cocoa Krispies or some shit? Is that, yeah. But what I was talking about was Cocoa Pops straws. This was discontinued in 2010. It was just a bunch of chocolate straws, and you suck the milk out. Like, you see the picture here. You put it in a bowl, you suck the milk out, and then you just eat the straws. You go along, and you have like 3 or 4 straws per bowl. It was the gimmickiest thing ever as a kid, but like it was Cocoa Pops straw. It was different. We liked it. I don't know if they sold that outside of the UK. Let's just keep going. Gorilla Munch, I've never heard of that. Honey Bunches Oats, nope. Honeycomb, no. Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah, we got that. Donuts, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? We've got Krave. I don't know what his life shit is. Lucio? No. Lucky Charms, yeah, I've heard of that, but it's not as popular here. I've heard of this one, never had it. Oreos? I mean, we have the biscuit Oreo, but the cereal, I don't think I've had it. But I'm not gonna say it's not here, because it could be more recent. Cocoa Pebbles, no, but it's got Fred Flintstone on it, so I kind of want that. Fruity Pebbles, nope. Pop Tarts, no. I think we have Raisin Bran. I think we have Reese's, but again, not as popular here. We got Rice Krispies. Cocoa Krispies is Cocoa Pops. S'mores, no. Sour Patch, no. Special K, we got that. Mini Wheats, it looks like something that we've got, but in a different name. And I've heard of Trix because of the Americans and Waffle Crisp and okay, so yeah, I just wanted to give a little lowdown on the America shit before we get to the real shit. Okay, so now we're on the Cereal UK tier list maker. Let's just get this started. They've already put it in order for me with this start. Like, Crunchy Nut is the GOAT. That goes in S tier, naturally. Like, it's Crunchy Nut, come on. You got Curiously Cinnamon, which I don't like the fact that they changed the name. This used to be called Cinnamon Grahams. It's a good cereal. I don't know if I'll give it S tier. It's a tier around S. I might change this. We'll put it in A for now. It could be S. Then we got Ricicles, which is just like frosted Rice Krispies. I don't know what they call them, I've forgotten. I would say this is a solid A tier cereal. It's like Rice Krispies but sweet. Like, I mean, what's there to hate? You know, Snap Crackle Pop, right? They have that in America, right? The Snap Crackle Pop thing. You know, I don't know. Special K, I mean, it's a good cereal. It's not sweet, so you have to add your own sugar. I guess I'll give it a B. Frosties, you know, it's either a low S or a high A. Because I used to fucks with Frosties. Nowadays, though, I wouldn't get Frosties. I'm gonna put it in A for now. Put it like there-ish. Cookie Crisp, another A. It's like, it's good, but it's not like, oh my god, I need Cookie Crisp. I just remember that annoying advert there where the animal was like, Cookie Crisp. Like, oh my god. Fruit and Fibre, no, that shit is fucking mid. Like, I don't be fucking with raisins, so I put that shit in D. I don't think I've even had the Toffee Crisp shit, so I don't know where I would put that. I'm just gonna leave that out for now. Weetos, some mid shit. I'll put it in B because, I mean, it's chocolate, right? Weetos is that kind of cereal where it's like, you know, there's no Cocoa Pops in the cupboard. You're at a friend's house, they haven't got the good shit, it's all finished. There's some Weetos there. I guess I can have a bowl of Weetos. It's better than having some cornflakes, right? Not the GOAT chocolate cereal, so why would I even have it when there's better chocolate cereals? Speaking of which, Cocoa Pops, S tier. And what is that? Cocoa Pops Rocks. Oh, that's the harder one, right? I barely had that, maybe like a few times, so I don't really know where I'll put that. I'll just put it at a high A for now. Krave. Oh, I love this cereal. I love this cereal. I rarely actually buy the cereal in the UK. I used to buy it in Switzerland, where my dad used to live there, and they had a different name for it, which I've forgotten now. Like, anyway, Krave would be S tier as well. Golden Grahams, I don't know where I'll put. I haven't had this one in a long time, so I can't remember where I'd put it. I'll put it in B for now. Sugar Puffs. Oh, I remember this one because every time I went to the shop with my mom, she didn't want to buy it because it had sugar in the title. It's like, no, you ain't got no Sugar Puffs. Like, you know, it's got sugar in the title. It's bad for you. And I think one day I got her to cave. And after all that build up for like years of not having it because it was sugary, I realized it was kind of mid. Slap it in B. Regular Cheerios. I'm not the biggest fan of again, slap that shit in B. Should I put it before or in front of Weetos? Put it here. Honey Nut Cheerios, on the other hand, now we are talking. That one, I don't know if it's S tier. I'll put it in A for now. I love honey shit. Which is why Crunchy Nut's at the top. Weetabix Chocolate Chip, also pretty goated. We're gonna put that. I'm gonna put that in S because honestly, Weetabix is a goated cereal. I'm gonna put that up here. I mean, it's not sweet, but the thing is, the way it's made, you can mix it with anything. You can mix Weetabix with oats. Yes, that shit is lit. You can add sugar. You can add Milo, which for those of you who don't know what Milo is, it's basically hot chocolate. You can add Milo to that, so you can have like chocolate Weetabix without buying the chocolate chip one. You can add your own flavor to it, just do something crazy with it. So Weetabix is probably the most goated of the non-sweet cereals. Because I mean, cornflakes, for example, like, I like cornflakes, but I think Special K is actually slightly better. In fact, I'll put that here, and I'll, no, above Cheerios. And I'll move Golden Grahams down to like there-ish. Yeah. Lion cereal, I didn't have that shit. Toffee Crisp, I didn't have that shit. Rice Krispies, I mean, they really sold it the Snap, Crackle, and Pop. But I mean, it's not as good as Ricicles because Ricicles are sweet, right? So by default, it would have to go below Ricicles. Original Shreddies. I like the texture. I really love Shreddies, but where the fuck are Frosted Shreddies? This shit right here, Frosted Shreddies, this is S tier cereal, okay? I don't know why it's not on the list. How could you forget Frosted Shreddies? Like, the guy making this tier list needs to, like, fix up, look sharp, like, real. My references are getting old now. Hopefully people get that one. So original Shreddies are plain, so I'm gonna put that at top of A tier. But let's just imagine that if Frosted Shreddies were here, they would be an S tier. Now, as a kid, I used to mix up Shreddies and shredded wheat because of the name similarities, but trust me, they are different. Now, I love both Frosted Shredded Wheat, if that's even the name, I forget the name, and Frosted Shreddies. To me, they are both S tier, but unfortunately, none of them are here. I didn't like Coco Shreddies as much as Frosted, so I'm gonna put that in A again. Probably after, yeah, I'm gonna put like here-ish, you know, no, down here. In fact, no, in fact, yeah, they're like down here. And then we got Nesquik, which is the standard chocolate cereal. It wasn't one of my favorites. I guess I'll put it like above Cheerios, regular ones. And then like Golden Nuggets again is in a similar vein to Nesquik. It's another mid cereal. I'll put it, I think I like Sugar Pops a little bit more than them. I don't know, somewhere in B tier. And then yeah, these are the two I haven't heard of. So there's really nothing in C tier. Most cereals taste good. Like for something to like, maybe I was a bit too harsh on the fruit and fiber, but I'm pretty sure that has raisins in it. Pretty much everything else is good enough to be at least a B. But yeah, again, it's missing a few cereals. I'm probably forgetting some of them because they're not here. Now, before we end, there's one more thing we have to talk about. Now, I know Crunchy Nut is here at S, but that is not the full story, okay? While it is my favorite on this list, we have to remember something. Now, if we look here, these are the highest selling cereals in the UK per year. So this is 2019, this is the ranking, and then last year would be 2018 here. As we can see here, out of all the sweet cereals, Crunchy Nut is number one. It's third here, but the things above it are Weetabix and Oats, which aren't sweet. Although Oats have some sweeter like options. The point I'm trying to make here is that with the popular cereals such as Crunchy Nut, they like to make these spin-off options, just like Coco Pops is popular and they had the Coco Pops straws and the rocks, and there were some other ones I've forgotten. Crunchy Nut experimented heavily with other versions. Also, Weetos is about to fall off the list. It's just, oh, rip Weetos. Like, man, they were 17th last year, they're 20th now, they're about to drop. The point I'm trying to make is, one of the popular variants of Crunchy Nut is Crunchy Nut Cluster. So they got this chocolate one, they got this peanut butter one, they even made some kind of granola oats one. I had all of these when I was in uni. These are all nice cereals, but they are inferior to the true GOAT, which is Kellogg's Crunchy Nuts, Nuts and Caramel Bites, or what I used to refer to it as when I was in uni, Blue Crunchy Nuts, because the box was blue. When I was in uni, right, this was like the early to mid 2010s, this shit was something that they were trying out, and it was fucking lit. I mean, this was the greatest of all time cereal. It has everything. It has the Crunchy Nut honey flavor. It has the caramel nuts and bites. It has crunch from the Crunchy Nut, but then it has chewiness as well. So it's like crunchy, chewy, honey-y, caramelly. If you ask anyone who I went to the shop with, which was pretty much like one or two people, I always bought this shit, right? I also bought the clusters as well, just for variety reasons, but like this was like the go-to, right? So why am I so angry about this? Why do I sound so pissed off? Because they discontinued it. And I didn't know that they discontinued it. Like, it wasn't like a big announcement, you know. They just stopped taking it off the show. You'd be like, where's the Blue Crunchy? I can't find it. At first, I was like, maybe I'm just overreacting, right? It's not actually gone, right? Because when I graduated uni, like, I was struggling to find it after that. I was thinking maybe it was specific to the area I went to uni, and maybe that was it. And then so I started going online, like Amazon and like these other little shops that have online stores like Tesco and whatnot, and it was still there. I was like, okay, it's not discontinued. I'm just overreacting, and maybe it was just more popular in one area, so I keep buying it, not realizing that it was in fact discontinued and they were just selling off old stock, because eventually it said it was currently unavailable. They said it was currently unavailable. It's been currently unavailable for over 3 years. The GOAT cereal, crunchy baked mixed cereal with peanut and caramel, comes with extra folic acid, clusters of oats, wheat, and corn, blended with honey and nuts. So they were selling old stock, and eventually, obviously, the old stock ran out, or the expiry dates hit if they didn't sell all of it, and they're like, we can't sell it anymore. Just to confirm, because I wasn't sure. When they said unavailable, I thought maybe Amazon were just slacking. I was like, check another store. There might be a few left there. And it was, for a while, I was going around from store to store. But then I had to get the painful confirmation from Twitter, when I only found this fairly recently. Someone says, hello, why have you stopped selling the crunchy nut caramel and nut bites? We love them, thank you. And Kellogg's UK and Ireland go, these things happen, unfortunately. It's normally due to lower than expected sales figures demands. Sorry to disappoint. That's all you have to say for yourself? After getting rid of the greatest cereal known to mankind? Sorry to disappoint? Not enough people were buying it? Then market it harder, don't blame the cereal. It breaks my heart that I'll never be able to have this cereal again. Like, they've actually hurt my feelings here. Like, one of these days I'm gonna become a billionaire, buy Kellogg's, and get them to manufacture this shit again. Like, one of these days, God. Shit's getting me emotional right now, like, real talk. I bet there's one dude who's got like a freezer where he's got like one box of this shit that he froze and preserved before it expired, and like 50 years from now he's gonna like try and sell it on eBay or whatever the fuck they're using in like 2070, and I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna pay like £30,000, thaw it out, get my, you know, at that point it'll be like synthesize the milk or whatever, and just have my crunchy nut caramel nuts and bites, and I'll be telling my grandkids, like, you guys don't know how long I waited for this. But yeah, that's all for today's video. That is the cereal tier list. I didn't think I'd get so emotional thinking about this, you know. It does remind me of my childhood, because nowadays, yeah, I don't be on the cereal thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys would pick for your cereal tier list. I'll leave a link to the tier list maker in the description if you want to like make it, and I don't know, send it to me somehow, or just leave a comment or whatever. Just make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. You know, more content is coming soon to the channel. Let me know if you want more content like this, more like random shit, like just trying shit out, you know, because, you know, this was a fun trip down memory lane, until I remembered that my favorite cereal of all time is gone. But yeah, so I'm gonna go cry, but just hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. But it's your boy Remulous, Rem Gang, and I'm out.